It's rainy.
Good evening. We have Madam Mary from Malawi. Madam Irene. Mr. Bravo. And actually, may I know who's is this Merculate who has logged into the Zoom meeting actually 30 minutes before. Very eager to learn. Again, we have Ambassador, two successor. Hello, Mr. Bravo. How are you? Okay, Western Cape, South Africa. Good evening, Miss Tendai. Good evening. Let us set him as the co-host. You can set him. Please, you set Miss Tendai as the co-host. Good evening, Miss Tendai.
Good evening. How are you, Rainy?
Good evening. How are you? How's everything
I'm
going?
fine.
We know that recently you're very, very active.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Good
That's
evening,
great.
Mr. Tendai.
How are you, Mr. Budiman?
Well, we are doing good.
How is Nigeria?
We miss you in Uganda. I was in Uganda for the last
Oh, you in
1.5
Uganda?
months.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Market
I've
is
already
doing
back to
good
Lagos,
there.
Nigeria.
Oh, you just got back to Lagos?
Yes.
Okay. So, Rini,
Yes, Miss Tendai, how are you?
last time you asked me to start by finishing those 2 steps first.
Okay, actually, Miss Tendai, I will ask you one more thing today. So after
Yeah.
2 minutes, I will start because yes, you got to if you can, please finish the last 3 episodes of the previous presentation. And I also will ask you one thing, if you can share us about the secret. Okay, after 2 minutes, I'm going to start. So today, there's a lot to see. Actually, myself, I can't wait. I get my notebook ready.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm going to show all the audience.
I hope there's not much feedback from, you can hear me clearly, right?
Very
Loud
clear
and
and
clear.
loud. Loud and clear. Very good. Excellent. Actually, I can't wait. We still have 1 more minute. But
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to start it.
Okay.
Mr. Tendai, you are a co-host now. You can try if you want to share your screen.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll start from where I ended last time. So I will just, yeah.
You're on mute. You're not mute. You're not just play. Through browser. No better than I said, my break. Wait.
Okay, so people are still joining, right?
Yes. Let's wait for a while.
Okay.
We have 15 attendees so far. So yeah, 16. I think we are going to start. Mr. Tendai, are you going to, if you add this 3 episode of the previous presentation, are we going to finish this on time? Because if you can finish it on time, we can start, because we don't want those people who are punctual to miss any of your training.
Okay.
So are we going to start? You can give me the green light, so I will start introducing you.
Okay, no, that's fine. So maybe I see maybe 1 minute and then we start.
Okay. Still, let's wait for 1 minute.
Sekarang gue bukaira.
Hi, Rainy. I think we can go ahead and start.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters from all African countries. It's my great honor to introduce you, Mr. Tendai, one of the master motivators of Greenwood International Business School and the Diamond Club member. Today, I have a request for Ms. Tendai, that after you complete the last 3 episodes of the previous presentation, will you please share with us about your recruitment experience in Zambia right after the anniversaries of Zambia, which actually was held on the 18th of November, because I was told by Zambia branch general manager that you have recruited more than 20 church leaders, with each of them registered with the Star 3 status. So we would like to know about your secret. And I'm ready to learn from today's topic. That is a very practical way of showing the compensation plan. Look at, I'm ready with my notebook. This is the Greenword notebook. So with this kind of presentation, brothers and sisters, you got to get yourself ready with your pen and notebook. Yes, you can watch the video on the Facebook or on the Google, but please, the first time, it is very important for these 2 hours, get yourself ready and let's start learning.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rainey, for that wonderful introduction. I'll go straight into the training for the day. Last time we had to rush because of time, but I will repeat that these steps to success, the training in network marketing revolves around these steps to success. Even when you read the book Go Pro by Eric Warren, you will see that in the 7 steps that he emphasizes on, they fall under these steps to success. Even when you read books written by some of the great teachers and some people that have made so much money in network marketing, 7-figure earners and some high 6-figure earners, their trainings revolve around these steps to success. And so we talked about the importance of a dream, and we talked about commitment. And these are things that a person must do as an individual inside of you. These things are coming from inside of you. And from step number 3, we are getting into the action of the things that a person must do for them to succeed. So prospecting or the name list is an important part of doing the business. But after that, you notice that when you start these steps, they are like the same way you know how to brush your teeth. You put your toothpaste on your toothbrush, and then you brush your teeth, and then you gargle, you use water, and then you spit. These are steps that you must know. Like if you want to take a bath, what do? You remove your clothes, and then the next thing, the next thing, the next thing. When you want to cook a certain recipe, you do this, you do this. So there are steps to follow, which means it's something you must know without reading or without rehearsing. So from prospecting, the reason for prospecting is so that you make invitations. So when you invite people, the reason for inviting them is so that you can do a presentation. And after doing the presentation, then you are supposed to make sure that you follow up. And from there, you must know that when people are buying products, when people are joining, then comes the 7th step, which is checking and servicing. So on check and service, you are supposed to check the 3 important factors that you are supposed to check in your team or in your business. Number 1 is the personal and group purchase or product use. You need to check the consumption that is happening in your team. If people are just maintaining like with 3-star, 4-star, $10, $10, and then 5-star, 20, 20, 20, 6-star, 30, 30, 30, then you know that they are not really doing the business, because when they are doing the business, they must create sales. They must get sales as they grow in the business. It must become easier and easier and easier for them to make sales. And these sales must appear under their name or under their distributorship. Even if they maintain after getting their bonus and they are a 5-star and they buy for $20, but for 30 days, they don't have any sales that they are creating. So you must know that teams that combine team building and sales, they are very strong in network marketing. So you must check. That is why the company will give you your genealogy or your printout for you to study that report. It's a report that you are receiving from the company for you to study this report to see what is happening in your business, so that when you go to train and teach your team, you know that you must teach your team how to sell, how to make sales, how to generate sales, so that you can create more sales, means more income in your business. You need to check the number of people and teams attending meetings. When there is an event like the annual awards ceremony, like the one coming in South Africa on the 9th of September, the one we had in Zambia on the 18th of November, the one that was in Uganda, or this meeting that we are having now, you must check how many people from your team that are joining this meeting, joining these meetings to get with their teams. After 2 years, after 3 years, no matters, you will notice that there's going to be rapid growth of business and of sales in that team, because now their team is informed. They know what they're supposed to do, and they know what they're not supposed to do. Hence, you must check the number of your team members that attend meetings, because this business is built.
Mbak Devi, já assistiu? É?
Sorry, it seems that we have lost Mr. Tendai for a while. Don't worry, he's reconnecting. Great. Welcome back, Mr. Tendai. Mr. Tendai, please unmute yourself.
And you must check the number of people attending meetings. You must also check the frequency of attendance and also the frequency that you're doing the meetings. Like if you are doing the showing of the plan, the presentation to explain the business, the OPP, the number of times that you hold this meeting determines the rate of growth and the rate of success for your business. There are people that do OPP meeting once a week. Some they do twice a week. Some maybe once a month. Some they do it casually. The results are determined by the number of meetings. When I launched my Greenwood team in 2012, in the first month, we did OPP meetings Monday to Saturday, every day. And so in the first month, about 980 people, about 1,000 people, they joined the team. The reason being that the frequency of doing the meetings was high. So in the first 3 months, we were just focusing on building the team, because at the beginning, you don't have people to train. So you need to develop that team. So we focused on that. And so after that, we started maintaining a certain momentum of having about 1,000 people joining the business. Even way back around 2009-10, before I came to Greenwood, it was the same thing. I would have 1,000 to 1,300 people joining every month. The determining factor was the frequency of the OPP meetings, of showing the plan. And then after that, you must check the results. When you do meetings, you check the results, how many people are joining, how many people are buying, because this is a business. So you need to check all these things. Any results that you see, you have to ask questions. Why are people not joining? Are we inviting the right people? Are we only targeting the low-income groups? So you have to diagnose your business and check from your genealogy. Why is it that people just join with 250 BV and after that they disappear? Why is it that when people buy the product, they are not coming, there are no repeat purchases? So every information that you are getting, you need to check and diagnose your business and ask questions. Why we had a presentation on Monday and there were new people, 15 of them, no one signed up. On Tuesday, we had people, no one signed up. On Wednesday, no one signed up. Or we are recruiting people, we are doing presentations, but people are joining as 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. What is the reason? Are we not targeting the wrong people? Are we not supposed to maybe upgrade our skills and maybe target the working class people, people with small businesses, people that are able to buy and people that are able to join, customers that value their health, customers that are in agriculture for our fertilizer? So you need to ask these questions, but you also need to check yourself. And also, if you are showing the plan and doing the business, you must also check the environment that you are holding the meetings in. Check the atmosphere there. Check whether this environment is good for the business that we are in. Because in most cases, you will notice that we are selling dreams, we are selling hope, we are selling happiness, we are selling lifestyle. So are these things reflected in the environment that we are doing the presentations from? Servicing your customers in any kind of business is the most important with customers. Even if the customer only buys one product, or someone joins with a 2-star package, or they join as a 3-star, and there are people that are joining with 4-star, 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 but there's someone who joins with 3-star, or someone joins with 2-star, or you must know that servicing your customers is very crucial. You know, I was looking at, my wife was working in insurance. So when someone is doing well, even if they're not performing so well, they would receive a letter from the CEO, a letter to encourage them, even if they've just had 5% growth or 10% growth. You can use that approach with people that buy products, with people that are joining your team. You create a congratulatory message. You create a message of gratitude for your customers after they have bought a product. They are supporting your business. So you can have messages that you create. Today, you are so privileged that the internet is everywhere. You can get gratitude messages on Google, and then you can edit them and send to your customers. The more you do this, you are moving the business away from being a transactional business, but into a relationship business. The more you create relationships with your people, the more it's easy to break that relationship. Just yesterday, I have somebody I worked with in 2009, 10, 11. So she was so hardworking. And I really wanted her to come to Greenwood over these years. And this person stays about 600 kilometers away from the capital city. So finally, 3 days ago, she agreed to come and join Greenwood. So she came to Harare and then stayed one night and then joined the business and then went back to do the business 600 kilometers back. Why, after so many years, this person still agrees to come and join? Because our business and our relationship in the business was not transactional. It was not based on the exchange of the product and the money only. There was a strong relationship that grew into like a family. Hence, servicing your customers is very critical. When you stay in the 5-star hotels, after you leave the hotel, few days later, you are going to receive an email in your phone. When you stay in the 2-star, the 1-star, and the 3-star hotel, you don't get that. So my question to you is, Do you want to become a 5-star hotel distributor, or you want to become a 1-star or 2-star hotel? If you want to become a high level, like a 5-star hotel or 5-star airline, every time you travel with Emirates, you travel with Qatar, they will send you a message. You will see a lot of communication from them. And when they have promotions, they tell you. So you notice that this is servicing their customer and wanting to build a relationship so that they don't lose you to other hotel lines or other airlines. Hence, you must focus on servicing your customers and servicing your business, because in network marketing, of course, it's a subject for another day, but you must understand that to build a network organization, you need a large clientele base. Your team must have so many customers, people that use our product. Then you need retailers that are professional, that sell products. Then you need people that build the business. Then you need people that build, but on top of building, they are leaders. So you need these 4 categories when you're building a strong network marketing business. And these are serviced also differently. According to survey, why people don't buy from you or why people don't want to join your team. Number one, 34% comprises of people moving house, changing from one place to another. This is research. And some changing the brands. They were buying the toothpaste. Now they move, maybe they buy another product from another company. This is just 34% of people that are not buying from you. But 66% of why people don't buy from you, people don't want to join your team, why the business seems to be resisting you, is because of poor attitude. Attitude is the secret sauce to success in business. For you to get a lot of referrals, people referring people to you, that if you want natural health products, or if you want to be network marketing, look for this lady, look for this guy. Everything is mainly hinged on your attitude. If you just sit down and do a survey asking people around you the things that are negative about your attitude, if you want to be open about yourself, sometimes I sit down with my wife and children, I ask them, okay, tell me the things that you think that are not good about me. And then they tell me those things. And then I look into these things, wanting to improve myself, because the attitude that you carry at home, you may carry it in the marketplace, you may carry the attitude in different places, and it repels the customers and repels good people from you. How to service the first impression project. Within 24 hours, somebody has attended your meeting, or somebody has bought a product, or somebody, you collected their contacts, you are prospecting. Within 24 hours, you must follow up, because it's called the excitement period. You don't want to enroll someone and then let them get out of the excitement period. There are customers that have bought products from you that have not used those products because you did not follow up and you are not servicing your customers, and those products are on the shelves until they expire. And some people, they come and maybe you get their contacts, and because you are not in the habit of checking and servicing your team, especially when your team is still small, when you get your printout, you must check everything that's happening there. Even when your team is big, you may notice that you have maybe people that are sharing same status with you, but there are some sales that are not coming from those lines. And those sales, you don't even know who is doing that. Maybe it's just $500 sales or $800 sales. And these people, you don't know who they are, because now your team is big. But you need to find out and go into your printout and look for these people. Because maybe the person that you recruited, Then they recruited people who recruited people who recruited people. Now maybe there are 7 people in between, and these 7 people are no longer doing the business. But this person is on number 8 and wants to do the business and is actually doing something about the business every month. But you are just checking your GBV, or you are just earning money at the end of the month. And you need to service these people, especially the people that want to do the business and they are no longer connected to anyone in your team. You need to look for them and bring them into the business. Within 1 week, within 1 month. So when you register somebody into the business, or when you sell a product to someone, if they are buying a product that they're taking 2 capsules twice a day, after 2 weeks, they finish this product. If you want them to be a regular lifetime customer, servicing them is what's going to create that. If they are joining the business, you must know after the presentation, there is a meeting that goes on in the mind of the person when they are no longer in your environment. On top of that, they also have people that they stay at home with, their spouse, their sister, their brother, their children. These people also are going to be commenting and saying things about the business. Hence, if you don't talk to your person within 24 hours and following up the progress of the use of the product within a week, or of the start, how they are starting to do the business within that 1 week, because it's good that when people join, especially at the opening of the month, that they close with an income so that they see progress. So you have to manage 2 important things. Number 1, you must manage the fact that a person is leaving your office or is leaving your meeting and they are going home. Now they are going to be making a decision. They are going to think through these things on their own. This is why I keep emphasizing on the environment principle of where we do the meetings from. Because when the person is now alone, there is a replay of things and events in their mind. The people they were seated next to, the people they saw at the meeting. Because remember, their eyes were taking pictures and recording, taking pictures and recording. So them doing the business and them being sold into the business is not necessarily about what was being said by the presenter. No, it is about the people that they saw at the meeting, the people that were seated next to them in the meeting, the people that were excited at the meeting. This environment is what stays in the mind more than trying to make them understand how to move from 4-star to 5-star, how to move from 5-star to 6-star. At the beginning, this is not going to stick in their mind. At the beginning, all the calculations that 41% of 80, 20% of these figures are not sticking in their mind. What is sticking in their mind is influenced by mainly what they are seeing in the environment that they are attending the meeting from. Hence, the importance for you to service and check on your team members, your customers, and there is no second chance for first impression. So when you are in network marketing, when you are leaving your house every day, you must know that this could be the day that I'm going to get the leader that I'm looking for. When you are going shopping, you must know that in the supermarket that I'm going to, maybe I'm going to find that leader that I'm looking for. Because in most cases, when you are not prepared, that's the day the right person comes. In most cases, when you say today I'm not in the mood, that's the day the right person comes. Hence, you must always be prepared as a business person and manage your emotions and manage the environment around you, because there will be no second chance for first impression. If you ignore someone after they give you their contact, you spend 1 month without contacting them. Then in the second month, you want to talk to them, or somebody bought a product. And then after that, they send you a message. Oh, I forgot to ask, how many capsules do I need to take of this soy power? And then you don't respond. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 1 week. Already this person thinks that this person just wanted my $20. They didn't want me to benefit from this product because of the service that you are offering them. Step number 8 is duplication. Duplication is on everything that you are doing, whether it's recruiting, whether it's the way you do presentations. The business of network marketing is a monkey see, monkey do. When a dog barks, the big monkey will start running away. Without talking to the small monkey knows that this sound, when it comes, we must run away. When the big monkey is jumping from one branch to another, the small monkey is copying. So that's what happens in this business. Your team members, your downlines are going to copy what you are doing. If you are so hardworking, you are going to see that your team is going to be hardworking. If you are punctual, your team is going to be punctual. Everything that you do, your team members are going to be copying you. And the way you do it must be easy for your team members to copy. And you must demonstrate as a leader by doing, not just by talking. Because when you only talk, and you yourself, you are not using the product. You yourself, you are not doing presentations regularly. You yourself, you are not changing and improving your image. So your team members are looking at you, they say, oh, this guy says this, but he is doing the opposite. When you just maintain your card with just, if you're 5-star, $20, if you're 6-star, $30, all your team members, they just copy the same because they see their leader doing the same thing. Duplication is the marrow of network marketing. So in network marketing business, if you want to grow your business very fast, if you want rapid growth, if you want team sales, if you want recognitions every month, everything must be easy to copy and easy to duplicate. You must have an easy to copy PowerPoint presentation that when people join the business, they start doing meetings. When I joined network marketing, my leader was, my sponsor was a politician and she was in other businesses. So she was a very busy person. And then she told me that from Monday, it was on a Friday, from Monday, you are going to start doing meetings, presentations. So I started doing OPP meeting. And then as I built my business, I discovered that the easiest way for me to grow was to make sure that if I'm good at presentations, I must have people that are also doing the same under me. So in my specialty store, I then recruited 15 young people and started doing train the trainer so that when I am not there, I have 15 people that are doing the same. When they go out to do presentations, these are 15 people doing presentations at the same time that I am doing a presentation. Because if what you are doing, when you're doing a presentation in the morning, tomorrow morning, you have OPP tomorrow at 9 o'clock, the first question you must ask yourself before you go in front of the people is how many people in my team are doing the same thing that I'm doing right now, especially if you're already a team leader with different teams like 7-star, 8-star, 1-star manager and above. What you are doing must be done by so many people in different places at the same time. You have managed to multiply yourself and now you are in network marketing. Now you can build a strong business. But if not, it is difficult for you to do that. The key to duplication for something to be copied easily lies in precision. Everything must be precise. And the key to precision is in simplicity. Everything must be simplified. Don't complicate things or don't use jargons and things that are complicated for your team. And the key to simplicity lies in duplication. the more you duplicate and the faster you duplicate, the bigger your network will be. So we must make sure that here are 3 suggestions. Learn while doing and doing while teaching. As you are doing, you are learning. But as you are doing, you are also teaching. So your people must copy from you and do it fast and simplify so that it's easy to copy. And then repetition. When you have your OPP presentation, do it the same repeatedly so that the people under your team can copy this fast. And then the frequency of doing it. People that want to build large teams, you must understand that everything is hinged on frequency. The number of times you are doing what you are doing. So you see now I'm in this meeting now. After this meeting, at 9 o'clock, I have a Zoom meeting. And I'm coming from another meeting. And right now, I had another meeting. I'm actually in the restaurant. I've asked for a corner in the restaurant, a private place. I'm in a Chinese restaurant now. I'm in where I'm doing this meeting from. And from this meeting, I have another OPP meeting. And so if someone is to stay with me and follow what I'm doing, then they break away and they go and start doing what I'm doing. If they just follow that, the probability of success for this person is very high. And on Monday, also they need nurturing. I need to help them so that they understand the system and everything, because they are getting in rapid recruitment mode. So I need to be present. So the frequency of doing meetings is very critical. And promote. Like, for example, when we have these meetings that are done every Friday, they are organized by the company. You need to be a chief promoter of these meetings, especially if you are a leader or you have a team, whether you are 6-star, 5-star, 6-star, 7-star and above, you already have people in your team. Your success is going to be hinged on your ability to promote these meetings. In every meeting that is held on Friday, there is something new and something important that you will learn. Even if everything else doesn't make sense to you, but there's something that is going to make sense to you in that meeting. So the ability of a person to succeed in network marketing lies in their ability to promote. Like we have the 30th anniversary celebration next year. You must never open a presentation and close a presentation without promoting the 30th anniversary celebration. Whether you are going to America or not in July 2024, you must not open and close a meeting without promoting the July 2024 USA trip. It is your ability to promote that makes you succeed in network marketing. Even when dealing with your people in your team, your ability to promote them, to recognize them, to steer them up. These are things that you must be good at if you want to become a great network marketer. The last step is a topic that we already covered, of promoting events. When we are going to an event like the award ceremony in Johannesburg, and you are doing the business in Johannesburg, and your team is in Johannesburg, the day you know about the date and the time, from that day up to the day of the event, you must be promoting the event, meeting after meeting on your social media everywhere. So that, because the people that succeed in network marketing, they are good at making noise about their brand. If you are outside of Greenwood and you feel that Greenwood is not a good brand or a good business, I will make sure that you are going to believe that it's a good business. I'll make sure that you believe that it's a good brand. I'm going to promote this thing and promote it until you believe. And that's how I also open some networks. People keep following me thinking, maybe Knot is not going to do well. Maybe it's going to be like other companies. I'll keep promoting and promoting and promoting and promoting until you believe, no, this thing is working. And you look for me and you join the business. So I don't just look for people. I make people also look for me by the way I promote this thing. So you must be a good brand promoter. You must be a good representation of this thing. And when there is an event, events build this network marketing business. So you must be good at promoting events. So you can also follow my Facebook page and Instagram page to see when there's an event coming, how I start promoting the event, how I start promoting, creating things using Canva, using this, creating photos and images, like the 30th anniversary celebration that is coming. I will promote until the day I go on the flight, until I am inside of the meeting, until the meeting has ended. And after that event, we get out of the promoting of the event, we start using that event as a tool to then build the business. Because now we have the first-hand information. Now we take this as a tool. We take the pictures and the short video clips and we use them as tools to promote the brand, to make sure people know that this brand is worth following. This product works, but for the product to be seen and to be believed by the people, they look at the people that are involved in that thing. So on step number 9, it's a subject and a topic that we already covered and I talked about it. You must be good at promoting events. So in closing this part, remember, in network marketing, this business is hinged on this. Buy any book on network marketing, you will see the author trying to come back to these 10 things. Just a review. Number 1, a person must have a dream. When I was young, I was more aggressive and I was not so considerate of people's feelings. I had some meetings where if you are in my team, if you don't have a dream book, you were not allowed to enter the door. You needed to bring your dream book with your dreams, your dream car, your dream house, your dream watch, your dream country that you want to send your children to university to. You needed to dream, to show me what you wrote with your hand about your dream. So there were meetings where to enter the door, you would make sure that you bring your dream book. And those that have the best dream book were supposed to do the sharing with their dream book and off their head so that we know that it's something coming from within them. Because when you work with people that are not ambitious, people that don't have dreams and ambitions, it's not easy to break through and to grow sales and to create a large business. And then you must work with people with a high level of commitment. You can check the commitment of the people. When you say tomorrow 9 o'clock, we start the OPP. Go to the meeting at 8:30. If they are not yet there, 8:45, 8:50, 9 o'clock, 9:05, your people are not committed. You can't become successful with such kinds of people. Success is something that billions of people have tried and they have failed. Network marketing, many people have joined, millions of people across the world, and many people fail to make money because people are not committed. When you tell them that you can make a sale, do you know in my first month in network marketing, I joined with $20 because I didn't have money. I was told that to become a 3-star is where the business starts. If you are not yet a 3-star, you are not yet in the business. So then I had to make sure that in the first month I was going to be a 3-star. So I sold products worth $560 So to become a 3-star, you needed $300 sales, and you were not paid for the $300. You were paid for anything above 300. So the 260, I then got 20% of 260. That's how I got $52. And then the $2 was a computer fee deduction. So the net was $50. So imagine that I had to be committed enough to make sure that I get $560 for me to be a 3-star. And I made sure that at the meeting, I was there earlier than everybody else. If chairs were to be arranged, I was the one to do it. If the toilets, I had to check whether there was toilet paper, whether I took it up upon myself. So this is how you also identify leaders in your team. Leaders are not by rank in network marketing. It is by attitude and by the actions that they do, that you can see that there's a leader in this young man, though he is still a 4-star or 5-star or 3-star, but there's a leader inside of him or her. Make a prospect list, invite people, show them the plan, and follow up, check and service, duplicate, promote events, and lastly, number 10, hand these over to your team. Every week, teach your team about these steps. Show them the way of how to do this. When you are going to prospect, go with your team so that if you are registering people and you are recruiting people, they know how you do it. If you are doing presentations, they know how to do it. When explaining the products, let your customer sit there and let your new person sit there so that they learn the language of the industry. They learn the language of sales. They learn how to do it while they watch the master doing it. And they will know how you answer questions because they will hear the customer asking questions. In the presentation, they'll see somebody raising their hand and asking questions. Negative things will be said, and you know how your leader responds, how he is composed. Even when people are trying to tear down the profession or the company, then you learn this, and as you are new in the business, so you must hand them over, not as a paper that you give, but by demonstration. To close this part, here are more tips for your success in network marketing. Number 1, the attitude. Be positive in thinking, in talking, and in doing. When people are complaining about the economy, don't join them. When people are saying, many people are saying negative things, many people here, this, don't join people that are negative. Because the moment you are negative, your power and your ability to attract the right people and the right customers is low. Every person I worked with from the time I was 24 in network marketing will tell you that this guy, from the time he was young, he was always positive every day. Even sometimes I would do meetings Monday to Saturday, Monday to Saturday, Monday to Saturday, the whole month by myself, my team inviting people. And people would wonder, why is this guy always positive like this? Why is he always passionate? Why is he always like this? Because my teachers had told me that my positive spirit and positive attitude is what is going to attract the right people into my team. Number 2, team working and smart working. Work with your team. And also, you don't just have to work so hard. No, you have to employ smart working. Let's take, for example, you are a leader. Maybe you are 8-star, you are 7-star. And then you are not so good at public speaking. Here is a secret. You look down in your team, identify the people that are good at public speaking, push them to the stage. You can be the one to introduce them. Just like my first sponsor in network marketing, every time I would go in front of the people, she would be the one to forerun. She would stand in front of the people and tell people, this Mr. Tendai is well educated, he's a university graduate. He studied money, he studied finance in university. And now he is eloquent in the things that he's going to share with you today of the business that we are involved in. My sponsor never did a presentation during the time I worked with her, not even a single day. But she would sell me to the people and let me do the presentation. It's not just that you are an 8-star, so you're supposed to do the presentation yourself. No. Smart working is identifying also people that have the talent from your team, and then you bring them to the front and let them do. Just like, you know, when we talk of prospecting or recruiting, I cannot recruit like the way my wife does. She comes from insurance and she was trained to sell insurance. And when I'm with her and she's opening a conversation with a person, and even people that I think maybe this one she will not win, this person, she will still get the contact or still get the appointment. So now I must then be able to see that in my team, now I have a person who can do this. If the person is good at opening the meeting, smart working is identifying them and pulling them to the stage and working together with your team. So do not hijack people's prospects or people's downlines. Because when you're hijacking, you are digging your own tomb or your grave. You will fall in the grave and you will not go far. Learn how to do it and just do it. Focus on trainings. Network marketing is built through meetings. It is actually called a gathering business. So whether people are gathering in a meeting hall or on the Zoom meeting like this, the business is being built on a high level while we are sitting looking at the screen of a phone or a computer. This is a gathering business. Once people sit in a hall, you must know that the time for sales to be created has come. You must know when the hall is full, that this is not a time for the presenter only to be talking. This is a time to create the sales and create the business. So you must pay attention to the trainings and know the type of trainings and also know the format of how it is done, how to sell the business. Maybe before the end of the year, we'll do one big OPP online where people can invite people. And you can invite, whether they are a minister, whether they are a business person, then maybe I can do a 45-minute OPP. And then you see maybe 90% sign up after the meeting. Eliminate zero in your genealogy. When people join the business, get them in the habit of using the product and of getting sales. How do you trigger that? When you have your meetings, congratulate the people that are doing sales. That you see this lady joined the business on Monday, but today is a Friday. She already made her first sale. So all the people that made the first sale that week, they go to the stage and you do congratulations for these people. It is human nature that when a person is encouraged, they want to do more. After selling one big power, you see that person is going to sell 10, 15, 20. After selling one detoxification product, remember what I told you. Create a message that you send to these people. Even after somebody has shared a testimony, them a message. Thank you so much for your sharing today. It was so encouraging. And I saw in you, there is potential to become a leader.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, maybe the internet connection in that Chinese hotel is not good. we are expecting Mr. Tendai is going to reconnect with us. So I hope you guys with your notebook, I have taken a lot of notes here. Okay, great. So let's continue.
Okay, the
Welcome back
network
again. Yeah,
The
we
network is
understand.
jealousy, but we'll continue. Yeah.
Yeah, we quite understand.
Yeah. And always recruit new partners. One of the things that you must learn in network marketing is how to recruit. So if in your team, you will notice that as I was recruiting people, I identified certain people that this person, the way they sell, like this woman that I told you I registered yesterday in my first network organization, this woman would bring sales to the shop, $30,000, 20,000. She would come to collect stock for $15,000 and go out and come back after 7 days with nothing, not even one single product. She never returned a single product every time I worked with her. And so I looked at myself, I said, I can't do what this woman can do. So if you then want to be good at sales, then you must go and learn from this person. Of course, they are your downline. You have the rank, maybe you're 8-star, or maybe you're a 2-star manager or 3-star manager. But this person maybe is a 5-star. But the way they recruit, one day I recruited a certain lady. She didn't even have money to join, not even the $20 to start. But she came into my office and told me that if you can only give me the card that I'm a member and the catalog, and then you open a file for me so that I go and start recruiting before you pay for me so that I can pay you back on the next bonus day. This lady was a recruiting machine. From the following day in the meeting, 7 people, 8 people, 15 people. I called this woman in my office. I asked her, how do you invite people like this? And then she begins to share. And then I ask her, okay, tell me what you will be telling these people. And then in the meeting, I would also ask people, what were you told by this woman? How were you invited? Because I would see these people are so excited and they were so anxious. One thing I learned from this woman was that she was so good in selling me as the leader. What she would tell people, the way she would highly elevate me and promote me, by the time people come to the meeting, the person that has been sold to them, people have to just be grateful that they are sitting in front of me. So already you see that the signing up already started before they entered the meeting. And the things that you would say to praise the company, there are people that are not good at praising the company. There are people that when you listen to them talking about Greenwood, they're speaking negative. So this kind of person cannot then, because this negative, they think now I can control it. I'm in front of the people, so I can now talk positive about Greenwood. No, the energy is already with you and inside of you. It's felt by the people that you are talking to. And use the shortcut of encouraging package entry. When you are selling the business, don't say, when you are looking at the ladder of success of Greenwood, you don't say that, so to start this business, you can start as a 1-star, or as a 2-star, or as a 3-star, or as a 4-star. Don't do this. You say, you can start this business with 4-star entry. Or if you cannot start with 4-star entry, or you are financially challenged, you can start with the 3-star entry. The 3-star entry is the best minimum entry level, because when you start with the 3-star entry, you can grow from there, going upwards. You sell the 4-star and the 3-star, but you then come down to the lower one. But however, because our business is accommodative of everyone, if you are not currently you are going through some financial challenges, or maybe you are a student, or maybe you can start as a 2-star with this much. Or if you just want to be a customer, or you just want to sell the products, you can enter with the 1-star, and then you buy the products you want for personal use, or for your wife, or for your children. But the best entry level is the 4-star entry, and the best minimum entry level is the 3-star entry. So what you say to the people is what they buy into, number one. Number two, when you go into a shop and they show you their products and they say to you that this is the high quality, and followed by this, and then this is third, this is last. Everyone, human nature, doesn't want to go for the lower one. Everyone wants to try and go for the higher or the middle. So most will fall in the middle category because of the way it's being sold and what is being said about the 4-star, the 3-star, and the 2-star, and the 1-star. You show them, but know that there's a difference. You start from 1-star to 4-star, or when you start from 4-star coming down. There's a big difference in the psychology of sales when you do that. It's huge, bigger than what you are thinking right now. So when you want to attract customers or people that enter with that, also the quality of people that are recruited by your team are determined by the environment that you are creating at the place that you are doing the meetings, the focus that you have on your team. So when I started my Greenwood team, I told them that every 1 week to 2 weeks, there must be a grooming and etiquette training, because we are bringing in so many people. So people must be trained and be groomed, because a salesman must be bought first before people buy Chitosen. So for you to get the 4-star, 3-star entry, you must pay attention to some of these things. So also in closing, remember, success loves speed. When you move too slow, you discourage you have to move fast. So for you to move fast, you pay attention to the frequency of the meetings. For the frequency of the meetings to be effective, the quality of the meetings and what is happening at those meetings must be encouraging, and the environment must be hot, so that you attract more and more people. So remember to move fast. Don't time. So for your team members to become 4-stars in the shortest time period, if you do OPP meeting Monday to Saturday, it's easy for people to bring people and they become 4-star. If you want someone to become a 5-star, it's easy. Like the people that I recruited in Zambia, I think most of those people are now getting into 4-star, because after I left, then we did Zoom meeting, Zoom. So from Zoom, the people now are bringing people who are bringing people. So people are joining. Even yesterday, 3 people sent money from the United States of America to Zambia. They could not wait. They said, okay, we'll join under Zambia. We have people in Zambia, we'll recruit them. Then if the branch is open in January in America, then you can transfer our names back. So the more you help your team and you do this, the more these 4-star, 5-star, 3-star ranks they are attained, the more also you will not need to sit down to try and fix people, placing 2 people under this one, trying to play like a casino. No, I don't play casino in network marketing. I recruit someone. I start encouraging them, teaching them, helping them to learn how to invite. I show up for them. I do presentations on their behalf in the first stages, so that they learn as I'm doing, so that they can start growing. So you recruit people and focus on building the business and focus on training. So this was just to be had. And today, as promised, it was mainly about how to copy, showing the plan. So Ms. Rainey asked me to talk about the Zambia experience. We had a wonderful time in Zambia. And I'm glad that in Zambia at the 18th November conference, at least the highest person received the Villa Award of 150,000 BV and the luxury car of 35,000. And so this shows people that this is real. So if we do not achieve what we sell to the people, they think that we are lying. So it is important that in all the markets, we work hard to achieve the things that are laid down on the marketing plan so that people believe. But however, when we were going to Zambia, my wife and I started talking to people. So on the day that I flew into Zambia and arrived there, our plane was delayed by 1 hour. And then when we arrived in Zambia, it was around 3 p.m. And at 4 p.m., we had already booked the conference room in the hotel where we were staying. It was not booked by the company. It was booked by me. It is important that when you grow as a leader, you understand that you are an entrepreneur, you are in business, and you don't expect everything to be done for you by the company. So we paid for the conference room. From the airport to the hotel, it took time. 4 p.m. when we got there, people were already sitting outside. And then by the time I went to the room, I could not even change my clothes. I just went to the room and went down with the laptop set up, and we did a presentation. Upon arrival, it was on a Friday. The conference was on a Saturday. On Saturday, the people that attended the meeting, some paid money and joined, and I took them pictures in that meeting. So by the time I went to the award meeting the following day, I already had money in my bag for people that had joined us, 3-star, 3-star, 3-star. And after the meeting, we had dinner, and then from there, the following day was a Sunday. We had meetings. By Monday, we had collected money for 3-star, 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 3-star. And by Tuesday, in 4 days, about 20 people had joined. After we left, we actually had to change our air ticket because there were many people that wanted to join the business. And after that, even at the office, I kept on doing meetings. There's actually one day that I woke up in the morning and had breakfast and did not manage to eat anything until I went to sleep up to the following day. I only had breakfast and I didn't eat that whole day. My wife didn't eat anything. So when we went to buy food, we only found McDonald's. They were closed, but they just had one shawarma and one drink. So I told my wife, you can eat, I'm tired, I need to rest. So I took a shower and I went to sleep. But imagine after that trip, 20 people signed up as 3-star. And after that trip, every day, at least 1, 2, or 3 people are going to join at the office from that group with 3-star, 3-star, 3-star. Why they all sacrifice to start as a 3-star? It's how the business is sold to them. And also how I sell myself to them. How I sell the Greenwood brand to these people. Because when I started doing network marketing, one of my trainers told me that today when you finish explaining the company and someone leaves the meeting, they must come back and join because of what you said about the company, what you said about Greenwood. So during those 5 minutes to 7 minutes or 6 minutes, your company introduction must be so powerful that somebody says, I want to become a partner with such a big thing. This thing is huge. But there are people that speak lowly about the company. They talk as if they're talking about a company that has got a 20 by 20 square meter production facility. They talk about Greenwood as if we're talking of a company with even when they talk about the blueberry garden, someone will think that maybe this garden is behind a house or behind a factory, or it's something small. When they talk about Professor Lee, when they talk about regional presidents, when they talk about the company, the way you sell the brand, I already told you that you must have the ability to sell your leader. And the leader also must be challenged to be sellable. Because now when people sell highly, they sell you so highly. And then now when people come, they say, is this the guy that this lady was talking about? He's acting funny like this and stuff like that. So you, the leader, must be sellable. You must be marketable. And then your people, you must train them how to promote and sell you. But now I'm talking about marketing the company, the brand, the Greenwood. If I make a mistake, if you make a mistake and you are not in Greenwood and I hear you talking low about Greenwood, I'm going to market it in a way that you come and say today, I'm sorry. I will market this thing until you believe that this is the biggest thing that you must partner with. So you must grow to this level where when you speak highly about the thing that you are involved in, marketing is in the mouth. It's in what you are saying about something. So you must learn from big brands. You must look at how Mercedes-Benz describes their car, how they describe the fabric that they use in making their car, how they the leather, how they just explain the leather from a cow, how they explain the leather from a cow. And then you take it from there. Then you turn this and you come to Greenwood. And then you explain this thing the way Mercedes explains the interior of their car. This is how you master the ability to make people join, even when they just hear the company profile. They must just join the company because no one doesn't want to become a partner with Apple because of what has been said about Apple. No one doesn't want to become a partner with Alibaba because what has been said about Alibaba. So you must also learn to say things that are high, that will make people say, no, if this company is, this thing is this big, then I want to be a partner of this thing. So you must recruit everywhere you go. You must also know that people that have got following, like church leaders, for example, they can open up to their people or community group leaders. But how do you do this? Don't go to them to tell them that you want to register them so that when they join, then they can register their church members so that they make money and so that you make money. Don't talk about this language. You will not get these people. When you go to meet a church leader, you tell them that you represent an international company, which is headquartered in the United States of America and has 4 production facilities in Canada, in US, and in China, led by lead scientists from Cornell University of the United States of America. And so you are the business development leader of that organization. You help the youth, you help women, you help widows. This is the language that they want to hear, that you help the youth who are unemployed, who are struggling financially, who may be subject to drug abuse, widows that are struggling to make ends meet. Your organization helps them by offering them an employment opportunity or a substitute for employment that rewards them financially. You must train your tongue and your mouth to learn how to speak. But when you want to have someone open up their group to you, don't talk about your benefit. Don't talk about don't show them that you want to get their people. Don't do this. What you must do is you must show them that your interest is in getting to help their people. So the way you dress when you are going there, the way you talk to them, the words that you say at that meeting is what will cause them to open up. These people that I present to, and they have groups, it's not that they have not heard about Greenwood. They've heard about it. But do you know one common thing they tell me? These people, they tell me, oh, Mr. Today, we thought that this is just something for people walking up and down the streets selling herbal products. So the image that they have, that people are portraying, is wrong. But when you sell highly or when you speak highly about this thing, then it's how it's going to be received. But at least to simplify everything, when Ms. Rainey and Mr. Goodman organize an OPP, and then you invite these kinds of people, and then I present, then after the presentation, then you can follow up with them to hear the feedback of what they will tell you, even if they have heard about the business before, or they've seen a certain image on the streets in their country before, you will see they will have a different view about this thing because of the level at which it has been marketed. How to copy showing the business plan. If we fail to finish this, Ms. Rainey, please, if my time is up, you just tell me, please stop. I'll stop immediately. Oh, you are on mute. You're on mute.
Okay, I won't stop you. I won't stop you because, you know, I'm ready to listen to your presentation until, you know, the early morning. Now it's 2 o'clock. I'm ready to do it until 5 o'clock. Are you okay?
Okay,
I'm
no,
joking.
that's fine. So
I'm joking. You know, you still have 43 minutes. Don't worry, you know, if you can't finish this, we'll organize another section because we must finish this part. This is also very important.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So how to show copy showing the business plan? The main objective of this presentation is to know the importance of showing the business plan illustration in network marketing, and also to know how to copy when it's being done or when leaders are doing it. How do you do that? Learn benefits of showing the business plan. Here are key questions for you to ask yourself. Do you want to increase the sales of your team quickly? If your answer is yes, then you must learn how to do a professional presentation. Do you want the team to create momentum so that there is growth? People are joining your team, sales are growing, and there is no stagnation in your team. Then you must know or master how to do a professional presentation. Do you want to find an excellent leader or leaders? You only can find excellent leaders if you learn how to do a professional business plan presentation. Because when people that are leader-minded or that are entrepreneur-minded, when they are invited by your downlines, or when an ABC meeting is set, and you are sitting there and you are showing the plan, the way you show the plan and the way you do it must have power in it so that you can find the right leaders. You don't want a team where you only have customers and retailers. You feel drained as there's no folded turnover. The sales that you generate, you don't grow from small to big, from big to large, and from large to huge because of lack of leaders. Leaders cause folded turnover. So you must always know that leaders, there are not many in your team. But when you have 3 or 4 leaders in your team, they are few, but their efforts, they cause folded turnover. Imagine if you have leaders that are doing meetings, and they have maybe 100 people daily. So the rate of growth of your business is high. What is showing the plan? You want to demonstrate the business to a new person. So the business is demonstrated to a new person. And also it demonstrates what kind of a company he will cooperate with. That's why you must not brush off the company part, because it's what makes people also make a decision. Because after the meeting, they tell you, oh, I know company so and so, or I was involved in company so and so, I worked with company so and so, my wife was doing company so and so. Yesterday, there's a guy who attended my presentation, and this guy, his wife was in a certain company, very old network marketing company. But after the presentation, he said, no, Mr. Tendai, this thing that you're talking about is different. He actually said that, I quote his words, I feel this is what my wife and I has been praying for. It's the way the business has been demonstrated. It's also the way the company has been demonstrated. The kind of a company that has been presented to him is worth partnering with. You must also show the company's marketing strategy clearly during the showing of the plan. And the company's future prospectus. Do you know the future prospectus of Greenwood? If not, then you need to find out what is the future plan, what is the future prospectus of this company. It should tell a new person clearly what kind of business they are going to do henceforth. And so when you are doing the business plan presentation, remember this, what we're saying business plan, we're not just talking about how to join and how to become an honorary chairman and how to earn money. No, the business plan is the full plan that you are presenting from the time you are introducing yourself, from the time that you are introducing the network marketing model, and the time that you are introducing the company, the time that you are introducing the products, because people need to know that in the business plan, our business model is supported by a product or is supported by a service. And the product or the service must be laid clearly before the people. And the way you also show the product, because that's the foundation of the business, that is what will delete the myth and the mind that this can be a pyramid cheating scheme. So then the product line, the product must be clearly shown as part of the plan and the strategy that we are we have a different distribution system. And then this system is what gives the revenue sharing. And we make money from the revenue sharing of 38% to 62%. So this must be shown clearly. Why show the business plan? You want to recommend, it's a business recommendation. You are recommending the business to new people. So here are 3 reasons for failing to recruit effectively. Number 1, too much irrelevant talk unrelated to the subject. There are people that just talk. Some may be new people. When your leader is explaining to your prospect in a one-on-one or a 1-on-3 or an ABC meeting, as a new person, you try by all means to keep quiet and not comment too much or comment at all when the leader is explaining, because irrelevant talk that is said during the business plan illustration will affect the business. When I joined network marketing, there was a leader from China. This couple, they were earning like 20,000 each, like 40,000 US dollars a month. They told me that if you want to succeed in network marketing, are you married? I said, no. Who are you staying with? I said, I'm staying alone. They said, okay, fine. You must go home and you must stand in front of them, the wall or the mirror, and you do the presentation on the wall or on the mirror. So tomorrow morning when you come, the people you are going to be meeting in the morning, you are not meeting them for the first time. you are meeting them for the second time because you met them last night on the wall or on the mirror. So what you are saying, you are doing it now for the second time. So you don't have fear, number one. And number two, you have corrected yourself on certain things. And number three, now if you were timing yourself, you know what to remove so that you focus on the subject. And insufficient ability, insufficient ability of answering queries. If you are not able to answer queries or questions, you must know that your probability of succeeding in showing the plan will be affected. And not starting up correctly. When people join the business, they need to be started correctly as new people. That's why we train those steps to success so that you don't do the wrong thing, so that you do the right thing. To start them correctly, they must know what they are supposed to do. So that training of new distributor orientation must be done effectively every week. Solutions: grasp a set of persuasive words to say when you are doing the presentation. Talk the business plan independently. This can enhance your ability of answering queries. And devote yourself into the team doing the following things. Number one, reading books so that you improve the knowledge and the information that you have. Listening to audios, viewing DVDs, participating in all different kinds of trainings, including these ones. Don't say, oh, I'll only attend Mr. Tendai's training, or I'll only attend Mr. Goodman, Ms. Rainey's training, or I'll only attend so-and-so's training. No, attend all of them. You learn different things, and this will help you to grow your business. Observe more, practice more, and consult more, especially during the early stages when you want to get help. Creating the team momentum. These are things that are done by the showing of the plan. The copying the same business plan in the shortest time will create the same momentum as a moving train. The moving train has different compartments that are joined together. So for there to be momentum, the movement of the train, these compartments are connected well to each other so that it moves with one speed. Each of the compartments is moving at the same speed, though the train is so long. If every day 1,000 or 10,000 people are talking about the business plan in different areas in the same way, then sales will increase and the team momentum is unimaginable. The risk is when someone is trying to do their own thing the wrong way and another person trying there and another person trying there and everything is wrong. And we see when some people join the business, they take products, they sit maybe in a certain place which is not so clean and they post on social media and some are posting products every day and they are too salesy. And the more they are too salesy, they then repel people. They start getting 1 like, 2 likes, 3 likes until there's no like and they keep posting. And all this will affect the sales and affect the business. In network marketing business, if you want to copy others, firstly, you need to copy yourself. The first thing you need to do is to learn how to show the business plan. 3 benefits of learning how to show the plan. Why the trainer said, go to the mirror, go to the wall. You can start working immediately if you know how to do the showing of the plan. Number 2, it is the basic ability of as a lecturer in network marketing or a teacher or a leader. This is the basic ability that you need. if you want to become a network marketing leader, the ability to show the business plan effectively. It will enhance your personal influence. For you to have influence in your team and in the market, you must have the ability to show the plan effectively. Hence the need after this meeting for you to go and learn how to effectively
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the network fails. We hope that soon it will be connected. To be very frank, if you want to be a good presenter, you got to record what you are going to present. This is what I do. Well, I just take the advantages of this few minutes to share with you. If I want to do a presentation, I actually record my presentation in advance. So I can, when I listen to it, I can find what was the fault. So I think, this is exactly what Ms. Tendai has showed in front of the mirror. If you can do it in front of the mirror, then that's better because you can also check your position, your gesture, your complexions and your smile. So, this is one of the most wonderful thing that you can do for self-check and self-development. Good evening, Madam Malta.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
Evening. Fine, thank you. Well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
This is the leadership. For all the great leaders, one of the most important quality is that they keep on learning.
Indeed, ma'am.
Thank you.
Learning is never too big for anyone. Everyone has to learn every day. I learn new things every day. Like today, I've actually learned quite a lot of things from Mr. Tendai, and I believe I will improve from what I know. So his teachings have increased my knowledge as well. Thank you so much, Mr. Tendai, and thank you so much, Ma'am Rennie, for arranging this Friday meetings.
Thank you so much, Madam Mata, for sharing with us how important that we lead by example. So I do wish that most of your team members will actually follow your example and learn at the Zoom meeting. We know it's difficult. In South Africa, we have the load shedding, and I can see that some of distributors are actually listening in the darkness. So we understand this. We appreciate what you have done to support this Zoom meeting.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Madam Mata. Thank you. Actually, I enjoyed the most fantastic part of Mr. Tendai is how he approached those church leaders in their own language. I also learned a lot. I have already taken 10 pages of notes, but that is my favorite part. How to talk to those church leaders in their own language.
So very true. So very true. Because you when you're doing a network marketing, listen to the people's language. Then it's gonna be easier for you to them whatever you are doing. So if people cannot hear you, you may find yourself doing a long presentation and not even 1% is able to understand what you've been saying. That will be a waste of time and a waste of energy as well.
That's very true. That's very true, madam.
So true, ma'am.
Does anyone wants to share something with us when we're waiting for Mr. Tendai reconnecting?
Just to pass the
Okay.
message to all the viewers today, we are actually left with few days to attend our year-end rally, and I would actually ask everyone, maybe our year-end rally will be also viewed online. Please, everyone must tune in and watch our year-end rally as from next week on the 9th of December. So I urge each and everyone to watch the year-end rally next week. And we're starting at 10 o'clock. Be tuned in. I'm inviting everyone who's listening to us to this training tonight. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Madam Mata. Make sure that you know, each and everyone will be there on 9th of December, 10 a.m. Johannesburg time. So we're going to have the year-end rally for the whole South Africa.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll be there.
I will appreciate that. We appreciate that.
I'll be there.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
I'm a
you so
good
much,
invite,
Madam
by
Rain,
the
if
way.
you're gonna be here.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I was saying thanks that you're gonna be here. But as Ma'am Malta was saying, those that can purchase the ticket must do so early before the 5th. And if you've got anybody that you know in South Africa, just invite them to buy the ticket or buy the ticket for them and let them get to Nasrec.
Okay, I'll
gonna
be
be
watching. I'll be attending online, I suppose.
Oh,
Thank you so much for your invitation. Anyway, you know, I'll join the online meeting, and I'll watch that meeting online. Okay. We wish that Mr. Tendai will be back soon. You know, today we see of attendees from South Africa, from Malawi, and many from Kenya. So it is a very good attitude that we learn from each other. So thank you for attending this Zoom meeting. Let's hope that within 1 minute, Mr. Tendai will be reconnected. And does anybody would like to raise your hand and share with us about what you have learned from today's presentation? Can I have the whole presentation kindly? Well, if we'll ask Ms. Tendai, if possible, that he could share his presentation with us, the PPT. We'll ask him about that. Thank you. I see Professor OJ from Kenya. Hi, Professor. And Madame Doreen was quite active this evening, constantly interacting with Mr. Tendai. Thank you,
Hello,
Madam
Madam Rainey.
Doreen. Hello, Madam. Madam Doreen is also one of the international trainers from Kenya, who's very active in this Zoom meeting. So we wish that soon we are going to listen to your presentation.
No, no, I just want to, first of all, let me greet everyone. How are you, Madam Rainey? How was your travel back?
Fantastic. Thank you.
Oh, we already miss you. I already miss you. So, Mr. Tendai has really given us some very, very powerful information, powerful knowledge. I almost unmuted myself to keep on cheering, and that is how much I feel I've been ignited by his presentation tonight, and I've learned a lot. I've taken a lot of notes, and indeed, I feel that this presentation was surely meant for me. It has challenged me in so many aspects, and I even had to leave the presentation a little bit and call so many of my downlines and make sure that they are all in the meeting and they're tuned in and they're listening to what he's saying. So I think when Mr. Tendai says that attend every meeting, it doesn't matter who is training. Don't say that I want to only attend when Mr. Budiman is training, when Madam Rain is training, or someone else. Attend all of them, because you don't know who has that information that is meant for you. And I personally feel that this has challenged me. So I'll make sure that I keep on attending every meeting. And I've also learned that what you do is duplicated to your downlines. If you attend the meetings, your downlines will attend the meetings. But if you share the link with them and you don't join the meeting yourself, they'll come and they'll realize, oh, so our upline is not here. So this is not as important as she puts it to be. So we don't have to attend all the time. And let me tell you, that is how we fail in our businesses. So from today, I think we all need to keep on building this business in that kind of energy. And I've also loved when he's saying that how you present the business, how you introduce yourself, how you introduce the business. Actually, he has said that the business plan starts from when you introduce yourself. So how you hype the business, how you have to sell the business so that it will become so esteemed that everyone will just want to belong to that place. So that has really given me a lot of knowledge, and I've really enjoyed our session tonight. I hope we keep getting more of this. Thank you, Madam Rainey.
We thank you for the cooperation of several of the master motivators and also the international trainers, including you. I think next year, before the beginning of next year, we are going to announce the different levels of motivators and the trainers at the Zoom meeting. So all this team will actually contribute to the training, the online training of year 2024. So we'll join hands together. The beauty of the Zoom meeting is the more presenters we have, the more we learn from each other. And the advantage of being, the head of training department is that I can learn from each and every one of you. So actually, this is the beauty of this job. Yep. We do have the record of this Zoom meeting. Generally, the file is around 500 megabytes. We can send this file to the Diamond Club members who has the a very big company's account number, the email. But unless if you have a big email volume that in your mailbox, it can accommodate such big file. You can ask your leader. We can send this the record and the video recording to the Diamond Club members mail account. The presentation was so powerful. That's very true. Thank you. Thank you. I actually feel the same. That's very true. So Phyllis, that's very true. Okay, welcome back, Mr. Tendai. Thank you. Actually, we have shared what we have learned from your presentation. So please go ahead. Ms. Tendai, welcome back. Please go ahead.
Mr. Tendai, I put you back as a co-host. You can start sharing your screen again. Thank you.
Hi, Rennie.
Hi, Mr. Tendai, welcome back. We have shared about what we have learned from your presentation. So please go ahead.
No, the network where I am is not good, and also the power connection, laptop power connection.
We understand.
So I've just joined with the phone.
Thank you. We quite understand.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Go ahead, please. We don't want to lose 1 minute.
Okay. No, I lost my connection on my PowerPoint presentation on the laptop.
Don't worry. You can just share with us, what you are going to say. Now we are now actually here we are, in my notes, actually, it is what you are supposed to do, reading books, listening to audios, viewing DVDs, participating in all kinds of trainings.
Yes. Like I said, that you have to upgrade your knowledge about the business, because for you to be able to speak the language of business, it's also determined by the things that you are reading, the things you are looking at, the things that you are watching, what you spend the day focusing on. So now when you get in front of the people, or now doing a business plan illustration or explaining the business, it's going to be determined by the content that you already have inside of you. Of course, the PowerPoint you have the notes on the PowerPoint to guide you, but inside of you, if it's empty, it will reflect in your speech. So you must learn to highly sell the Greenwood business, learn to highly sell the network marketing profession, learn to highly sell even the marketing plan of Greenwood. When listening and wanting to make a business decision, if they want to know whether they must go in this thing or not, of course, the environment is important, but they are also going to look at your passion, your confidence, and the language that you speak in the meeting. So the business plan, explaining the business to them, is something that you must take time to learn, because that's where the secret of your success is also hinged on. And if you see that you are not talented enough, identify talent from your team. It is your responsibility to take the people that are able to do presentation from your group, and then you make sure that you move them to the front and let them do the presentation. Let them do it while you support what they are doing, so that your business grows faster and so that you generate sales. Also, even though we say that in the presentation, when you are illustrating the business, in network marketing, much of the sales are also created during the meeting. Because when you are presenting the business, you must know that the market or people will buy what the presenter or what the business meetings are selling. So the customers are created in these meetings when you are already explaining about the product and you're giving examples of the products that we have. And giving the product examples. You don't say that, for example, we have products under the circulatory care package, like high blood pressure, like what you skip. You have products under respiratory care, like this. The way you will create sales in the business plan illustration is that, for example, when you say that we have products under the respiratory care, for example, for people working in cement companies who breathe in a lot of dust, for people working in companies or factories where they use chemicals, for people working in mining industries and they breathe in a lot of dust, already you are talking to the customers. You are already creating sales while you are illustrating the business to the people. When you talk about the circulatory care package, for example, you can say that there are many people who feel heaviness. They feel like they are being pricked by needles on the heart. Some feel heat under their feet. Some will Okay, so because the network is bad here, maybe I will close, but I'll close by saying that, so for example, when you are explaining, you are already opening up to create and get the customers from the meeting. You are also opening up the mind of the people that want to sell products, the retailer-minded people. You are also showing the people that want to build the business how big the market for the product is. So the product explanation must show the market, how big it is and how open it is, and also the financial side. So Ms. Rainey, I think because my network is terrible here, I think maybe we need to finish it some other time because the network here is not stable, and also some power problems where I am here. But thank you so much for giving me the time to share. I hope that people benefited a lot from this training, and hope that we can have more time in the next meetings. Thank you, Ms. Rainey, for the time tonight.
Thank you, Ms. Tendai. Thank you very much. We appreciate your presentation so much that I personally learned a lot, and so do our audience. Next time we are going to arrange another section for you to complete this very important, how to show your business plan, copy show your business plan. Thank you so much. I think, ladies and gentlemen, please, you can unmute yourself and appreciate Ms. Tendai.
Thank you, Leader Tendai. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tendai.
Thank you, Mr. Tendai.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tendai.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tendai.
God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Mr. Tendai, thank you, much appreciated.
This was so helpful. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everyone. Love
What was
you
the
so
first
much.
time?
Bye. Meet you on the top. Meet you on the ninth.
Thank you, Miss
Ninth
Thank you
Budiman.
so much,
Bye, good
my
Thank
one.
you. We're going to
Thank you,
we're going
Madam
to arrange
Remy.
another
Thank you,
section.
Mr. Tendai.
See you on
Guys, see you
ninth.
guys
Thank you
next
so
week.
much, Mr. Tendai.
See you.
Good
We're
night,
going
Friday.
to
Aina.
arrange
Good
another
night.
section. Thank you, Mr. Budiman. Thank you.
Bye-bye,
Take
Mr.
Good
care.
night,
Thank you,
Aina.
Mr. Tendai, once again. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.
Good night, Aina. Enjoy your weekend.
Good night, guys. See you next week.
Bye bye.
See you next
Mr.
week.
Dad. Ciao,
See
ciao,
you
ciao.
next week,
Thank you,
Aina. Good
Mr. Dai,
night.
once again.
Thank you, Mr.